Your day moves fast. Your news should too. That's why there's a new and improved Wish TV app bringing you more local news, breaking alerts, live streaming, weather forecasts, radar, and Indiana sports all in one place. Customize your news feed to see the stories that matter most to you and get the information you need when you need it. Download the new and improved Wish TV app today on iOS or Android and take News 8 with you everywhere.
From the All Indiana Podcast Network, this is AC's Conversations. AC's Conversations is about sports, music, TV, movies, and more.
Everything and more. Everything is ready to go.
That include the latest news and rumors, along with interviews with the biggest names in sports and entertainment. This is AC's Conversations with your host, News 8 Sports Director,
The man is the real deal.
Let's go to work, brother.
Anthony Calhoun.
Hi, everybody. Anthony Calhoun alongside here with Graham Rahal, our Wish to be Driver Analyst for the month of May. Once again, back here hanging out with us here as we continue to get ready for the 109th running of the Indy 500. Day 3 of practice is over. We'll tell you at the top speed of that coming up in a moment. But I want to start first, man. I mean, I know it's a little cloudy like right now, but how good did it feel, though, truly to have a full day of practice here? And we had a great crowd here as well.
Yeah, it was good. It was good to get out on track and have uninterrupted 6 hours, really. Tough conditions today. The wind in our cars, like on a road course, you don't think about wind that much. It changes your braking points and things like that a little bit. But on an oval like Indianapolis, the wind makes a massive difference. And today, when you have 25 plus miles an hour pushing you down the back straight into turn 3, it's a wild experience to see the speed gap between entering turn 3 versus entering turn 1 right behind us here. So we're going to have some big challenges because that's going to stay the next 2 days, while Saturday looks a lot cooler, which will help with overall grip. Tomorrow, Fast Friday, is going to be just like today.
And so we know what happens on Fast Fridays. We'll see some of the top speeds we've seen all month. Is that concerning for teams, and especially some of these young drivers dealing with the weather conditions, knowing you're going to, bring the boost up here tomorrow?
Yeah, look, everybody's going to have to be prepared. I think the young guys, for sure, the first time, they switch into qual power down the back straightaway, and suddenly that car accelerates like they haven't felt any car accelerate on an oval like ever. It's pretty wild. It's a great experience, but it's going to be a big challenge tomorrow. Everybody that felt good or looked good today, no matter how good or bad you were, tomorrow's going to be a whole different ball of wax. But look, I thought today was an interesting day for us in the 15 United Rentals car. We really just did qualifying. We knew we needed to stop by 3 p.m. In order to do our engine change tonight. And so there was a bunch of others, though, that seemed to start with a few hours worth of race running and then switch to qualifying sort of simulations later in the afternoon. And as I was telling you before we went on air, 5 o'clock is when the track really starts to get better. The heat of the day there, 2 to 4 p.m. is the biggest challenges that you'll face. And so we saw some guys run at the end of the day, but really we're relatively close to our speed. So I think that gave us a little bit of a boost of confidence.
That's good. Okay, let's take a look at the Fast 8 from today. And so Graham just explained to you folks about just why his day was kind of silent for the most part, because just really preparing for this weekend. But the fastest speed today was Joseph Newgarden, the two-time Indy 500 winner. We'll take a look there. Scott Dixon second, and then carry on from there, Graham.
Yeah, I mean, Connor Daly, Pato Award, Ryan Hunter-Reay. So, I mean, what I see out of that is what I just said, which is all those guys were doing a lot of race running. And so teams like my team, I mean, Takuma did a little race running, but the other three of us, only qualifying simulations, only on our own. So when you see our best lap times at 2:19, 2:20, 2:21, it's certainly nothing to be concerned about, because being in a traffic or in a tow is when you're going to get those big laps.
Numbers,
but, man, the Penske cars look good, though. I'm not going to sugarcoat it.
You never do.
I wish, I think everybody wishes they were driving one of those right now.
Okay. All right, I want to ask you about this. The Indiana Fever, they tip off their season coming up this weekend at home against Chicago. And we know all the talk about Caitlin Clark, and as they try to, who knows, win a WNBA championship. They're one of the favorites to do it. You've seen her play. You've seen the games.
Yeah.
How great has she been for this city here?
Yeah, I mean, she's transformed the WNBA. I think she's transformed women's sports. But obviously this year you've got Lexi, you've got Sophie. Sophie's a common talk around our place because our team president's from Missouri, or played at Mizzou. Same place. But, I mean, they have transformed. And for young girls, like my daughter is 2 and 4, right? You know, to see somebody like Caitlin Clark come out and really transform the sport and the way people perceive it. I mean, America's sweetheart, certainly here in the Midwest, they connect to the core of a great Midwestern town like Indianapolis. So it's really cool to see.
All right, Graham, great to be with you as always. Good luck tomorrow, Fast Friday, and of course, qualifying coming up this weekend.
Discover more at wishtv.com and when you follow Wish TV on Facebook. Plus, be sure to follow and subscribe to the AC's Conversations podcast and others on the All Indiana Podcast Network. Connect now at allindianapodcastnetwork.com.